Uh, I'll be talking about the rods in the tarot deck. This goes. These are the. These correspond to summer. It corresponds to everyday things. The rods are about business and industry, and anything passionate, including sex, would be a rod. So we start off with the Ace of Wands. I won't call this the phallic of the deck, but it is. But what it does is in business and industry, or in general, it's new start, good start, fast start. That's a very, very positive card. Whenever you get an ace, you get something brand new, and it gets off to a very good start. So it's a very welcome card in most spreads. Upside down, the meaning would be a fumble start, not a good start. So this is easy to remember. And wherever you see it, wherever it shows up in the past and the present, it's a final outcome or as a basis, you can apply that meaning accurately. The wands. Again, business and industry or passion. Two of rods. Whenever you have a two of rods, it's two people working together and cooperating with one another with an end result in mind. So this is two people cooperating, getting along, getting it done. So if you're wondering what's going to happen with the relationship coming up with two people, this would show harmony, working together. This, however, would not be showing that. It would be showing two people not working together, not willing to share with each other, or not getting along that well, okay? Because the rods in general are business and industry, or passionate things, or day-to-day activities in general. So that's the two of rods. Whenever you see the three of rods, you have the two of rods, two people working together or not, and there's a third product that you get from two people working together or not. That would be the three. So this would be the third thing that comes. 2 and 2 equals more than 3 sometimes. You know, the third element coming in just from the two people working together. This would be an opportunity card. Whenever you see this, it's an opportunity. Your ship coming in, okay? So this is something that's very, very positive in the cards. Missing the boat, upside down, missing the boat, your ship not coming in. A lot of the times you can go back to the 2 and say it's the result of that, but in any case, you're not getting what you want with this. You've missed the opportunity here. Maybe you've waited too long. Different things happen. That's the 3. So the 1, the 2, the 3. Now we get the 4. Now we've actually gotten a product from us doing business or whatever we're doing together, or passion. Now we get the 4. Anytime you have 4, you have like a table with 4 legs, steady, secure. So this is one of the wealth cards, okay? So with stability and long-lasting qualities to it, this is a forever and ever card, somewhat. But more than that, it's a card of wealth, of stability, and security. Security unto wealth. It's a card of security, security unto wealth. Upside down, not secure. Now we get into the 5. Okay, so we're secure there, but now the 5 becomes conflicted and problematic and warlike and fighting about it. Okay, so you get, it is the card of change. In business, it would be a business change. No matter what you do, you got a conflict here with the 5. Upside down, it's a release of the conflict. The 6. The 6 is victory. The 6 is such a big victory that the person's got the trophies and the badges, all the things, and parading it down Main Street and letting everybody know that he's won, number 1. Not coming in second, he's coming in number 1. So this is a card of victory. In a relationship reading, if you read, because this is the wands are really pertain to a lot of relationships. It's fidelity. Okay, so this is somebody, and you can tell people based on these kind of cards whether they can trust somebody or not in a relationship. Upside down would be infidelity. It would be also, if you're talking about some kind of contest, it would be not winning, coming in less than first. The 7 talks about competitive advantage, I would say, okay? So if you got the 7 of rods right side up, you have the competitive advantage. Or you're in this castle above, okay? Where somebody else, where they have to fight you, they have to come up the castle, they have to fight you up the hill. And you have an easier time with it because they'd be trying to come up the hill to you, and you have the advantage of the thing. If it's upside down, you're in the dungeon below, or you have the disadvantage. You have to fight your way uphill to get to have it. It doesn't say you win or lose, but it talks about what you have to go through to win, or upside down would be a likely loss, although it's possible to win. The 8 of rods. 8 of rods is a travel or a moving kind of an action kind of card. And it's the only card in the deck that I know of that gives advice. Go for it. To go for it. You see the rods are all going somewhere. It implies air travel, but really any kind of travel would be implied strongly with this kind of card. Okay, go for it. Touchy, touchy, touchy. Okay? You know, be careful. This is going to be a touchy-touchy kind of situation in business or personal or anything. So you have the idea of some kind of a hair bristling in the back of the neck with this card. It's upside down. The 9. The 9 is taking good care of. So whatever's going on, something's being taken good care of. If it's upside down, not taken good care of. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways you can apply this and different kinds of things going on that indicating that somebody didn't take care of something, or somebody did take care of somebody. Depends on whether it's upside down or right side up. All of the rods are about work, typically, or about sex, typically. This one is completing the job, you know, doing the whole completing the job and doing it right implies that it was a good piece of work done right. Upside down, it's like you have a flat tire on the side of the road. You can't go anywhere, but you'll come back and fix the flat tire, then you'll go again. It implies that things were done rather sloppily. They didn't get finished, so it's a job half done. You got to go back and you got to finish it. This is the upside down 10 of rods. So in general, if you want to look at the rods, there would be the season of spring, you know, when things start sprouting and everything. And it's about work, and it's about passion. Oh, we have more. We have more. I forgot. We have the page. Next, we get to the people. These next cards, whether they're page or whether they're knights or whether they're queens or whether they're kings, if they're not about people, they're about situations. Page is about communication. If it's not about kids, usually under 13, or somebody that's older, that's really immature, would be a page. If it's not about people, if we're not talking about specific people, then the page would be communication. And the page of rods, the rod is communication about things that are material, you know, not about ideas, not about how you feel, material things. Knight of rods. All knights are about important material events. Right side up is always positive, upside down is always negative. But this is an important material event regarding business and industry, or about a passion, okay? And right side up would be positive. Upside down would be a negative outcome. Usually I see the rods connected with relationships that are going to go bad if it comes upside down in the future, or in the past has already gone bad. If it's right side up, it went good, or it will go good. Queen of rods. Queen of rods doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a man. Men have. I have queen-like attributes because I'm a reader. Being intuitive is a queen-like activity simply because it's intuition. It's about business. It's about passions, and it's about physical. Physical things. We're talking about things that are or you're working on. Actually, not physical things. It's about business, industry, or passions. And the one before is the King of Wands. I forgot. I should say this. The Queen of Wands would be a business person typically. Well, it talks about managing things. So a good manager, a good businesswoman would be showing up here usually, or she could show up as a king. If she's running the show, she's the boss, she would be a king. But the Wands are about managing things well. Okay. So all three cards would be managing things well, right side up, not managing things well upside down. And that's the rods from Ace to King.